Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. I wanted to go on a little adventure, an exploration adventure in wormholes. I was thinking about this when I was going to and from work. Thinking, oh, wormholes, something I've not done for a long time. I would actually like to just do a little bit of exploration when it comes to the data and the relic size hunting, because it can be quite thrilling. So what we're going to be doing here is not going to be taking this rattlesnake here, we're going to be fitting a ship. But I wanted to, in this video here, I wanted to show you guys how I'm making a fit, more like a fun fit. I'm just having a bit of fun making this fit, because I think making fits and finding cool skins for a ship is a part of the fun itself, apart from using the ship. So I've made a ship here, Super. Oh, I made another one called Super. Making lots of fun, Super Hacker. Okay, so we've got this ship here. It has got the core probe scanner, the core probes, and then we've got the two hacking modules. And the reason I say this is like a fun fit, because it could be more you could say efficient, or utilizing a ship more if we have one of them or even none of them, and we use, say, a mobile depot to refit stuff. But I don't like to have to refit stuff, so I want to have just everything on one ship like that. So that's why I've got two modules, Data Analyzer and Relic Analyzer, consuming two of the mid slots. We've got a medium shield extender. A lot of this ship goes towards being able to facilitate this medium shield extender. So we've got this reactor control unit and this micro auxiliary power core. Something I was thinking is that we could maybe perhaps ditch the medium one and put a small one. Yeah, small or shield extender. Like a small one, we get 5k HP. And then we wouldn't need to have all this extra stuff here. Well, we would actually need to have the reactor control unit, but I mean, we could perhaps put something else here. But I find it to be quite module efficient to be able to use this medium shield extender, because then we get 7k EHP, and I think that's pretty decent for an exploration frigate actually to contain that much amount of EHP. So what we're going to have to do is, before getting everything started, is I just wanted to get stuff started today. I wasn't planning on doing any big expedition right now, but I'm going to get this ship out of the hangar so that we can get this rolling. What is required from me when doing these kinds of exploration runs is it's very important to have good skin. So we need to decide a good skin. So let's see if we can find anything interesting. We've got this red versus red force. Looks pretty decent, but I think we can find better. Biosecurity, Caldari. Ooh, Caldari Navy. I like that. And that's something I like. I like these dark kind of skins. Caldari Navy, 100%. We're going to go for that one there. Let's go for that. Caldari Navy. And our character is containing the expensive implants, and that's also something that we do not need to have here when we're out in the vast regions of space. Okay, so we got that navy. Oof, that navy skin looks nice. Okay, now we're going to go out and see if we can switch the clones. So we've got the Nirvana implants in. We want to have a blank clone. So what we can do is go to the G2 clone bay. I don't think I can actually swap there. I think I can, however, in a Citadel. So we can go here. We can actually just try. We can try doing it in the G2 clone bay, but I don't think we can. So I think I did actually switch clones not too long ago. Go to the G2 clone bay here. High grade Nirvanas. Because I think that there's a cooldown on jumping, not switching clones. Let's just double check here. I think that I might not be able to actually switch the clones. Leave ship and then jump to the blank clone. There we go. Seems like it's working. Great. Okay, good. So we've got the Super here. Come on now. Move that pod in. The session change always takes a bit of time. Great. I actually like the appearance of the cheetah, but unfortunately it doesn't have the good bonuses that I want, because this is more ideal, I find, for exploration in terms of data and relic size, because the cheetah is the Minmatar exploration frigate. This one here. And it has a bonus that is not really useful for the use I'm going to use the ship for now. The 5% bonus to ship max velocity when using cloaking devices. I mean, I don't really care if I go a little bit faster when I'm using my cloaking device. Here, I want to be able to scan stuff as quick as possible and hack stuff as quick as possible. So it's not so useful, unfortunately, for the cheetah. I won't be using it, otherwise I would have liked to use the cheetah. Okay, so what we'll do here is we've got the implants, we've got the ship fit up and ready. So it's actually time to rock and roll. So let's go and see if we can find a good system. It was a long time I went out actually up from Jita manually to look for systems with low activity, because I used to do that a lot with live events when I wanted to, not live events, I always call them live events, but they're not really live events. The events that we've got going on, like the Crimson Harvest, for example, I always like to go far out, but I've never really cared too much in recent years, or like the past year or so, to go too far out, because they didn't mean so much to me. But now we're doing that again, going out, trying to go to a system that is a little bit less populated, because the good thing there is that there's perhaps going to be more likely that there's wormholes there, not ones that get like rolled or like infested with scary people. Let's go to the line in. And a way we can also improve the likelihood of us finding something is go turn off the anomalies, keep the cosmic signatures on. And then we go in exploration, look for cosmic signatures there. We've got a lot of them in low sec, but we want to use high security here. And low sec is actually a good idea, because this actually, it can be good since there's less likely that people go here in low sec as well. So you know what, we can actually go to low sec. We could go to low sec, because then we can see if there's some good wormholes. Perhaps there's better wormholes that people have not encountered and there's not been explored, and then maybe we'll find more riches there. But the Buzzard Tech 2 version of the Heron, a little bit beefier, better scanning. Got good the scanning points here, 118, so we can scan pretty quickly. And we're also relatively quick. I really don't like to have used the 5mm compact MWD. I would have at least liked to use the quad LIF, but I couldn't get the fitting to go along. I mean, the power grid in the ship is really bad. So let's see if we can analyze anything. Main thing here, I just want to get the ship up and running, you know, get the good skin, get the clones out, get the fit working. Oh, we've got 3 wormholes in the same system. That's interesting. I'm not so used to seeing that many wormholes in a high-sec system. Can check this out. See if there's anything interesting here. I like this ship in that it's pretty tanky, or relatively tanky, with 7k EHP. So like, even if, like, say we encounter some gate camp in nullsec, I mean, a high likelihood we can die, but sometimes you can survive a couple of blasts from a gate camp. There's got smart bombs, and if you've got like a tiny paper thin tank, you probably won't survive even 1, but if you've got a good tank, you can maybe survive 1 or maybe even 2 if you're lucky, and usually that's enough to be able to get out to safety. We can check here what this wormhole is all about. The wormhole might lead to lowsec, actually. Does it looks a bit like it might lead to lowsec? No, unknown parts of space. Okay, that's good. Let's see now, entry. Now I hope this thing is encamped, because the thing is, this is close to Jitas. That means there's going to be a lot of people exploring, you know, and then if some hunter group encounters this one, they're going to think that, oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of people then coming through here, let's camp. So that's a risk, and we'll have to check here, because it might involve us going back. No, there's not. Okay, we didn't have to then just rush back to the wormhole. Let's wormy, good. Lots of signatures, good as well. Got a Tetrum on base here. Not a Tetrum on base here. Okay, warp 2. Let's go to some of the planets. Warp within 100. And make also a safe. And then we can also deploy those probes. Yeah, that's good. Make the safe. And let's get the scanning started. This scanning is really great with this ship. Seems like we can scan down stuff in 2 scans, even like we saw there before. We found those wormholes very quickly. And we can sort by signal strength. Not too interested in the wormhole. Let's cloak up a little bit. Go covert. Let's go covert with the Buzzard. Good. A lot of wormholes, look at that. Shit makes quite a bit of noise when you zoom up close in the cloaking. I wonder if it doesn't make it when you're not cloaking. Let's see if we can find anything here on the D-scan. It could be good to D-scan once in a while, you know. I mean, you never know what you find in that D-scan. It could be some scary people. In that case, we would want to run. Have we got the D-scan on? Oh, loot. No. Let's see. Do we have the D-scan? People I've heard get a lot of anxiety watching me doing the wormhole stuff. I've seen a lot of comments. People getting very nervous. I go out here, don't D-scan enough. So I'm going to try to be better D-scanning. Sorry guys, didn't mean to. Honestly, it's just sometimes I forget a little bit. Why is it making so much noise when I zoom in here? The Buzzard is growling. Cloak up, need to be super stealthy. Increase the scan radius. So then we can cover some bigger distances here, hopefully get something apart from wormholes, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be blessed with anything apart from wormholes here. Wormhole, there's a lot of wormholes. We found like 4 of them. Maybe it's like a wormhole hub system, because sometimes some certain systems they can have like a lot of wormholes that lead all over the place. So it's like I sort of call them a wormhole hub. Move the scanning over there. Great. Oh, found a relic site. Great. Nice, nice, nice. Now I hope this is not the one only relic site that we find in the entire system. And then there's a cloaked up saver sitting there. So that when we uncloak, he just goes in it. You know what? I uncloak here. You're dead. Okay, let's reduce the scan radius a little bit. Hope it's something dank. Some dank loot we've got here. It was a long time since I did exploration and it went smoothly like this. Forgotten perimeter gateway. Ooh, spicy. Let's do that. Do some relic sighting here. Okay, where do we have those canisters? They're over there, spread out all over the place. Oh, we've got awakened patroller here. Oh, I'm so silly. Sorry, guys. It was good that I warped and cloaked. You know, it shows that it's quite a while since I did the exploration side of EVE Online, where I warped into a perimeter. I did not even think twice. It's like, whoa, relic site, yes, let's do that. Silly me. These, if you guys don't know, the perimeter ones, they're guarded by those awakened people. The drifters, they're deadly. They will wreck your face if you get close in an exploration ship. If you were to, say, have a more combat-oriented ship like a Tech 3 cruiser, that's going to be a different story. But here, in our 7k EHP, which is tanky, Buzzard, I'm not gonna have such a good time. Does the Buzzard have any bonuses to combat capabilities? Not a single combat-based bonus here. And unfortunately, it doesn't have drones. It would be nice if it had drones, but it does not have any drones, actually. The Imicus exploration frigate, I think, has drones. Imicus. A relic site again, probably another one of those peripheral relic sites. ISK balance is not too high, actually. 60 million ISK. I've had it a lot higher than that before. Maybe I should stay there and only use the exploration loot as my cash. I'd not be moving too far in EVE Online then. So, you know, what is here? This is a pretty difficult to scan down one. Forward perimeter gateway. That's unfortunate, you know, when you encounter these kinds of perimeter sites. I'd love to see them being able to be done by Buzzard. And I'm sure you can. I think there are some people who have run these sites and they've managed to do them by like sneakily using like an MWD or cloaking up or something. I've never really managed to understand that. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. Look at this Buzzard. He's like looking up like, oh, look how cool the system is. I just look all over the place. Okay, look here. We've got another level 3. The relic site. I wonder what it could be. Must be forgotten perimeter. Ignore all these forgotten perimeters. Okay, and another scan will do the trick. Ignore wormhole, ignore wormhole, ignore that one, ignore that one. So then we have got the probe scanner slightly filtered in, and then we've got another forgotten perimeter. Nothing of interest here. What about here? In this red blob? Could there be something interesting here? Hiding in this wormhole system of J115234. You know, even online, sometimes I would like to wreck people. I used to play this game called StarMade a long time ago. It's a kind of Minecraft plus EVE Online sort of game, spaceship building game. And in that game, there was lots of ways to wreck unsuspecting people. There was lots of ways to be a bad guy. And it was pretty satisfying in that game where you can like pirate people, kill people and like take their loot. In EVE Online, I find like you've sort of got either complete seal clubbing, like, you know, suicide gank, some complete noob, and it's nothing of interest, or you got the other side, trying to find some interesting ganks you could perform, and then you get absolutely wrecked because they're all hyper specialized. Like I never find anything like in between where you like succeed in like wrecking some people or owning some people. You know what I mean? I feel like that's really difficult in this game. And it's something unfortunate because I do like to be a little bit of a bad guy sometimes, but even when I've got ISK, I still don't have the skills to do that, unfortunately. I'm trying to do that in Factional Warfare, but it's not been working out too well. I'm always myself getting wrecked. Unsecured perimeter, like look at that, even the NPCs wreck me here. Move that scanning blob over here. Increase that a little bit. But you know guys, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break because, I mean, we can't be going on forever just doing this scanning, and I know you guys might not find it interesting, so I'm going to be doing maybe a little bit more, but then later we'll get back later to this. I want to get some interesting sites at least with this Buzzard. A bit unfortunate that we just get to a dead end straight away. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's enough for now. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.